Libra, thanks for visiting. And if you like this reading, please like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you'd like to, which is what I always say. I know, I'm sorry about that. I'm already saying sorry before I've even started. Yes, I have everything ready, so let's start your reading for lovely, lovely Libra people. The first card you have your past is the Nine of Swords. Yes. Yes, obviously you're feeling really hurt. You were feeling really hurt at this time, and this is someone's words. You're hurt because of someone's words, or you were at this time. That's what I'm seeing. For some reason, you might not have been around this person. You're apart for them for some reason, from them, I should say. I'm not seeing a permanent separation, but I'm seeing this might have been a temporary separation. It might not have been a separation even for emotional reasons. It might have been just for practical reasons. But I am seeing there was some sort of separation going on between you at this time. I'm seeing this person said some things that really, really hurt you, and you were losing sleep over whatever this was, and yes, whatever they said to you was undeserved. I'm seeing that whatever they said to you was undeserved, and I'm seeing that you've actually done a lot for this person. You've done a lot to care for this person. You've done a lot practically for this person, and you've done a lot emotionally for this person. I'm seeing that. They might have said something to you very quickly in anger, and then they got whatever it was off their chest. It's like they said something, rah, 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 you're this, and then they felt better because it was off their chest. But you were on the receiving end, so of course it stayed inside you. It didn't get off your chest. It came from them to you, stayed inside you, and stayed inside your head, right through your head. If you look at this woman, she has swords right through her head, and she can't sleep because of this. She's losing sleep. So even when you've gotten over the worst of whatever this was, whatever happened, this person's words will probably still stay in your head. This is not the way to be treated. I know this is in your past. This might have passed. It may not have. I don't know. I'm seeing that you're probably still not physically around this person, but there's still some. I don't think you've kind of broken up, or there's not a complete separation from this person. I'm not seeing that at this time. If these words were said by someone who's supposed to love you, think about whether you need someone like this around you. I mean, this person's supposed to love you. This person was supposed to care about you. They don't just get things off their chest so they feel better and you feel worse. That's not the way to be. That's what I'm seeing. Yes, I won't say any more about that. I'm really angry with them. The next card you have, your past, is the Six of Pentacles. So look at this, you did a lot for this person, you helped them out, and maybe you still are doing things for this person. That makes me angry too, but I'm not going to get angry. I'm still not seeing you being totally separated from them, even though you weren't around them at this time. There was some sort of separation. I'm seeing this again, but not a total separation. It might have been that you had to be apart for whatever practical reason. Sorry, I'm repeating myself, but I'm seeing the same thing again. And yes, I'm also seeing you might have been a little bit disorganized around money at this time. Now, usually you're quite organized around these kinds of things, but I'm seeing that, you might have been maybe paying more for things that you needed to, or you were still paying for things that weren't necessary, maybe a subscription to something, maybe you were kind of paying on someone's kind of list of paying for something, I don't know, something like that. Things that weren't necessary, things that you never used, that kind of thing that you kind of haven't noticed. And, of course, while you were upset and while you were stressed, you probably didn't have this on your mind. You probably were very stressed. You weren't kind of keeping on the ball with these kind of things. But yes, you probably didn't have the mental energy to deal with any of this at this time. But if this resonates, maybe look over your finances, maybe see if there's anything that you should be looking at, because I am seeing some money could be going out unnecessarily. Now, if money's going out on fun things that you like, that's fine. But if money's going out on things you never use, then that's quite useless. So have a check over those things, see what that might be. The last card you have, your past, is Death. Yes. This is a message to you. Now, this is in your past, but if you're still going through this, you might still be going through this, because I'm seeing that you haven't quite separated from this person. So this is a message to you. You might be in denial about how you're being treated by this person. This card has 2 watchtowers next to the horse's head, and the sun coming up between these 2 watchtowers. So in the cold light of day, when the sun rises, one of these days you're going to be able to view things from the top of these watchtowers. You're going to be able to see what's going on. You're going to be able to see what's actually happened to you, why you're in this situation, why you're putting up with this situation. You shouldn't be putting up with this situation. And only then will you be able to transform from this situation. This death card is about transforming. You need to transform from this situation. You cannot stay in this situation. And this is the death card. This is going to happen whether you like it or not. You might still be thinking, oh, maybe I should be around this person. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Do not let this person stop you from transforming. The first card you have, your present, is the Emperor. So yes, you're organised in a lot of ways. That's why I was very surprised by this money problem I was seeing in the Six of Pentacles, because you are very organised. But also you can be disorganised in other ways. I'm seeing that, maybe you get a little bit caught up in things that interest you or things that fascinate you. It's like, this is the latest thing, I'm really into collecting, whatever this is. And then, next month or whatever, you're into something else. Oh, now I'm really into doing this hobby or this, or reading this, or learning about this, or whatever. And that's fine. It's really interesting. It's good that you're interested in all of these different things. But I am seeing some projects or some things that were started that you haven't finished. And I'm also seeing that you can totally focus on one thing, the latest thing you're really into, and you can kind of zone out on everything else that's going on around you. So I'm not seeing you mean to do that, but I am seeing a lot of unfinished projects behind you, a bit like a cartoon when you see persons going along the road or characters going along the footpath, and there's a lot of broken stuff behind him. So there are a lot of unfinished projects around behind you that you started. And you didn't finish these things, so it might be time to go and have a look at all these things and see whether you can finish these things or whether you can abandon them. Do something, action some of these things, because they're kind of sitting around. And if you have unfinished things and clutter around you, it kind of clutters up your mind and it stops you from making a clear decision on things. And you need to make a clear decision on this person in the Nine of Swords. That's what I'm seeing in the Death card. Yes, I'm also seeing something else in this Emperor card. This is going to sound a bit strange. I'm just going to say what I'm seeing. There could be some rebelliousness in you. You kind of have a rebelliousness around you, or you're kind of rebellious. And this might go back to the relationship you had with your father. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing kind of either a strict father, or maybe an absent father, or someone, or maybe your absent father caused your mother to be very, very strict, or maybe you have a very strict, or you had a very strict father. You might still have a strict father, but it's something like that that made you very rebellious. So if someone else tells you what to do, you automatically want to go the opposite way and say, no, I'm not doing that. Don't tell me what to do. You might not say it to them, but you think it inside yourself. You think, no, I know my own mind. I'm going to do what I want to do. So you have that kind of rebelliousness in you. If you have that feeling of rebelliousness, use that in a positive way. Use that against this person in the Nine of Swords. Use that to say to them, I'm not going to stand for this. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm not taking this. I'm not going to do what you say. Now, you might not do that because you have a rebelliousness with everyone else, but you have a very, I shouldn't say this, but I'll say you have a weak spot for this person. Because why aren't you kind of getting up and walking off from this person? You're going to have to anyway. You've got the Death card. It's inevitable. But anyway, I won't go on about that. The next card you have, your present, is the Page of Pentacles. So yes, this person, even after everything that was said, even after everything this person said to you, I'm seeing that this person still wants to stay with you or still wants to have some kind of future with you. They're looking up to a future with you. They want to start afresh with you. They want all of this kind of thing with you. They might be unsure about whether this will happen or not, but ultimately this is what they want. This should not be what you want. I hate telling people what to do. I know, and I just said you're rebellious, so you probably won't do what I say anyway. But look at I just keep on seeing the way that they've treated you. Look at the Nine of Swords. Look at the way you were feeling. If you want to get back together with them, if you want to listen to them, think about how you were feeling in the Nine of Swords. Think about that. Please don't do this. You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to move forward from this person anyway. I'm seeing it's inevitable. You have the Death card. There's nothing more inevitable than death. You're going to have to move forward from this person. Don't prolong it and make it worse. Because if you go back to them again, it's only going to happen again. They're only going to do it again. You'll split up again or whatever. You'll get back together again and then they'll hurt you again. It will go on. You'll feel worse. Every time it will happen, you will feel worse. I'm sorry. I know I say I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I said it's really strange because I said I'm sorry right at the beginning of this. Okay, then the last card you have, your present, is the Eight of Swords. So yes, I know this is specific. I keep on seeing this situation. I can't see anything else. All I see is this situation. This isn't going to resonate with everyone. This is a very specific situation. It's going to go out to the person that needs to hear this. That's all I can say about this. So get some time to yourself. Try and get some time to yourself. Try and get some time away from this person. Try and get some time away from this person, away from their influence. They're trying to hold you back. They're trying to stop you from transforming. Get some time to yourself. Do not let this person stop you from moving forward. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to hold you back. Don't let them do it. The first card you have, your future, is the Knight of Cups. So yes, look at this. Deep down, this is what you're going to want. You do want to change things. You know this is wrong. You do not want to feel like you felt in the Nine of Swords. Of course you don't. You want to move forward at this time. You're going to want to change. But you can't see quite how to do that. It's like you're dithering around. You're kind of right on the edge. You're kind of thinking, will I move forward? Will I not? Will I move away from this person? I just don't know. And this is a kind of a Libra kind of thing. You do like to examine every option. You like to look at everything before you move ahead and actually do something. And I'm really sorry. I know I'm Aries and I don't want to be frustrated by this. But I just keep feeling this pain with this Nine of Swords. You don't need to be feeling like this. But yes, you are going through a process. And Libra does have to usually go through a process before they get to the other side. That's what's happening to you. This is literally about, look at this Nine of Cups. He's going, there's a river there. He's on one side. He's not quite over the other side. But he's looking across the other side. So yes, you want to transform. You're going to want to transform, but you're not quite ready yet at this time, or you're not going to be at this time. So you're still going to be thinking, oh, will I do this or not? This is a process you might just have to go through. It's just going to take time. The next card you have, your future, is the Ten of Swords. Yes. Yes, I'll move that up again. You're going to have to go through this. You have the Death card. I'm sorry. Try not to prolong this. Try to, I know you're trying to kind of make a decision and you're not sure. You need to transform. This is a process that you're going to have to go through. I know I'm repeating myself, but how can I say this? Start now. Start the process now, and you will finish sooner. If you start this later, you're going to finish later. It's just going to waste your time. You're just going to feel worse later on. Start the process now. Don't keep fighting to the death, because it will be like that, not literally. It will hurt a lot more than it needs to. The Death card's final. That's what I'm seeing. You're going to have to go through this transformation, but go through it sooner, not later. It's like, you might have a horrible big sore with a big plaster over it. Rip it off, please. The last card you have, your future, is the Three of Swords. What can I say? What can I say? I'm not supposed to say I'm sorry, but I am. I know this is going to be difficult to go through. I know that. The sooner you start the transformation, the sooner you can finish. That's all I can say. I'm really sorry, Libra. I won't say I hope this resonated, but as you know, general readings can't always resonate with every single person. But again, if you like this reading, I'm sure you didn't like this reading, but yes, please like or subscribe or leave a comment if you'd like to. Yes, I know what sort of comments you're going to leave. Thank you so much for watching.